Hello, J2323. Hi. Atlantean, yo! Thank you, Atlantean! Thank you for starting off the stream. Thank you! Thank you so much for starting the stream with a $2 dono! Thank you! Yo! We're gonna cover the chemtrail news. Hello? Oh. Hello! Did that blow out the speakers? J2323? Sorry, I would recommend to turn up your volume. Turn up your volume. Hi, Dave! Sorry for yelling. Hi. This isn't a beer, this is a Zevia. Dave, are you going to be playing Fallout tonight? I'm sorry. Gonna turn yours down, sorry. Someone on Kick said I'm too quiet, and when people say that, then I like to yell in the mic. I'm sorry. Are you doing Fallout 4 tonight? Are you gonna do Harvest Moon 64 on the weekend? When I can join and watch? Sorry, I'm starting a bit late. Yes, Josh, we're gonna be talking about chemtrails. A bit. Some of it we're gonna talk about it. There was on Twitter, Twitter always being like the culprit of news of stuff being spread. They said in Canada, the TLDR of it, we're not going to go into it yet because I'm sorry, and I'm going to be taking off my nail. I'm going to do some nail polish. Yeah, sorry for having yelled. I'm good. It's good now. Okay, yeah. It was over here, so that's why it was a bit quiet. Sorry, J2323. So it's not too quiet? So it's not too quiet, J2323? I am doing well. Josh. How about you? Me stepping through the theater. Sorry. Yeah. It's the accent. It's the Canadian. Okay. You don't know for sure yet? Well, your mods, I assume, are working much better than mine. The one mod I need, Dave. The one mod that would help my agnosia. Thank you for helping me, troubleshoot it. I don't know if you opened the radar mod, but I think you are right, how you were saying that it is one that is too old because the NVSE that it recommends you download from that, if you click so it has like the requirements and then the NVSE link you click, links to some kind of old version that's not on Mod Organizer, so I think it is just, it's too old of a mod to be able to work, which is ridiculous, but... The one I need! I don't know if they have another one. I didn't look. If they have another highlight mod. They have one, I think, in Fallout 4 or Fallout 3, but it's New Vegas. Item Assistant. Wait, yes, it does. Okay. There will be others. You look when you have them in. Okay. I tried to download this one too. Maybe it works. Maybe I have it working. This item assistant one. I did try to download this one. The radar mod was the first one. The radar mod is in the bin now. It goes in the bin. It's in the bin. It doesn't work, sadly. I'm glad you're doing well, Josh. I'm glad you're doing well. And Dave, I've been enjoying watching the Dragon Age streams. The cat! The evil cat! The evil cat! I was surprised they had that storyline in it, honestly. I was like, cat possession. It makes sense why a demon would take over a cat body, though, because cats are carnivores. And demons are evil, so that kind of makes sense. Not to say that all cats are evil, but... because cats aren't evil, but they're carnivores. They're naturally selfish or whatever. Yeah, Dave, yeah. I was like, they're letting this happen? But I guess what, it came out in when I was looking into it before 2009 or something. So it must be yeah, I was surprised. But it worked perfect for your character. But it worked perfect for the character you were doing. I love how your character's just like, okay, will I get paid? No? Okay, well then please fuck off. I've really been enjoying. But I love Fallout 2, but I'm happy to watch anything you play. Neo, hi! Dog in the thumbnail, it's the apocalypse. Yeah, Biscuit was here. I was sitting here, and she was there. She is, like, very aware. So she was sitting there, and this is how I had to get her. The door was open so she could escape. And then grabbed her. And then was able to hold her. She went, she gets mad. Oh. She gets angry. When I pick her, she's kind of like a cat. She's a Shiba, which they're kind of like cat dogs. They're kind of like cat dogs. So she got mad, but I was able to get her for the photo, and then immediately I put her down. She could, I don't know where she is now. She's hiding somewhere, yeah. She's hiding somewhere. There. Okay. We are going to, the itinerary for the stream is, I'm going to sow some seeds. Okay. I'm going to make this screen bigger for a second. God. My room, it looks messy. It's not, I swear, but... whatever. I vacuumed today. What was this thing? Okay, so I fixed my arrow garden. Last time that I utilized... I had to wash my arrow garden today. Can I show? Last time I used it was when I grew weed in it. And I opened it up, and it had, I washed it now, but I opened it up, and it still had a bunch of the, roots in it. There was a bunch of roots in it. So I had to go put that in the compost. It's like years this thing has been sitting, because it wasn't recent that I grew it in here. I just haven't touched this in like 2 years. Anyway, so I washed it, but look, I even soaked it, and this is as clean as you can get it. The inside looks really good though, because there was just a bunch of roots from the wheat plants from years ago. But it's clean as it can be now. Okay, anyway, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use this to, not to grow anything in there. I'm just, whatever. I'm not going to actually grow anything in there. We're gonna use it for the lamp. So we're gonna use it for the lamp. And I have some soil here. I'm channeling Little House on the Prairie today. I have these silicone seed things, which we're gonna plant some in. I got soil, and here are my seeds. And I have seeds. When Cubs joins, I'm gonna let him know I checked the mail. The seeds that he tried to gift off the Amazon wish list never came. But I was looking through my seeds and I'm like, I actually have quite a few. So it's fine. I don't need seeds. I don't need more, actually. So it all worked out anyways. So we're going to sow some seeds. We're going to cover the chemtrail news to see if it's true or not. To see if this is true or not. The title of the article is Canadian Government Begins Testing Inhaled COVID mRNA Aerovax. And then the photo that the article chose is crop sprayers and a nasal injection spray. So I have a bunch of links up, and we're going to cover that to see if that's legitimate. And what the hell's happening there. Day 3 into the Carney government, and this is being approved. Anyways, we're going to cover that. Not yet. Sorry, my TikTok people. Why Demon? How do you go live with our 1K? I don't have 1K, so I don't know. You would know better than me. If you have 1,000 followers on TikTok, you have more than me. And you know how you could do it. I can't, so I don't know. I don't have 1,000 followers. I'm doing it via Streamlabs. And Streamlabs has it automatically built in. MPMA, did I finish Fire Emblem yesterday? You saw I got pretty far in it. We made halfway through. We finished the first 10 chapters. Jafar is OP. Yes, he is. Yes, he is the crit. Next time we start it, we will be confirmed in Hector hard mode. We finished all 10 chapters of Lynn's. No one died, and it was hard mode. But then the really hard mode, the Hector hard mode, is going to be next. So we'll see if any of my characters get offed or not. I'm betting on not. Mickey, thank you. This skirt, this is another one that's from my Nana. This is another skirt from my Nana. My Nana is so fashionable. My Nana is extremely fashionable. Cubs high! Cubs! Were you here when I was... No, you probably would have typed by then. Okay, there's my... I was biting my nails and ripping off my cuticles. It was bad. So we're gonna redo my nails. But, Cubs. So, Cubs. The seeds did not come in. They did not come in, so do the refund. Do the refund because they did not come in. I don't know why they didn't, though. Sorry. We're gonna redo my nails so then I won't be cut. Because look, it was this one that I was chewing too much. But, okay, the seeds didn't come in. But look, Cubs, we're still gonna be sowing seeds. I cleaned out my arrow garden. We're gonna use the light. To sow some seeds. I have soil. I have, these silicone seed things, and I have more. I can find more. You don't need to send. Cubs, don't send. Cubs, don't send them. What days are they open? So the, it's not it's something to do with, that product specifically. It's not that, no, because if it didn't come on a Thursday, Cubs, they still deliver it. It's not that then it gets sent back. It's something to do with the order itself. I can bring it up to see if if that item just can't, because there's some items that can't be shipped to P.O. boxes. That must be one of them. Yeah, that's the address. Let's see if let me remove it. I'm removing it from the, okay, I don't need it because we have a lot of seeds actually, so this works perfect. Look, Neo. Okay. Your best friend ran late. Accidentally called her mom. Oh, you called her mom accidentally? You called her mom accidentally? Is what happened? That's kind of funny. Let me see. I can see, like, if I were to go to purchase it, proceed to checkout, does it let me send it to a P.O. box? It says, yeah, it says. Why the hell did it not... Do I have the wrong address? It looks like a very complicated portable toilet. It's something. It's I have another one as well. I should bring that other one in the room, actually. Am I in some weird Amazon land? Well, I only have P.O. Box because I don't have a physical address. I don't have a physical address. But maybe the address from my wish list is wrong? I have a lot of seeds, though. I realized we have many. No, that's the right address. It's my P.O. Box. Oh, Cubs. It says, share my shipping address with sellers. And then there's a caution sign. We're experiencing issues with the purchase of list items from third-party sellers. We'll have a fix out soon. That's the issue. There's an issue. So only Amazon, like Prime items, only items that are from Amazon can be shipped. There's an issue specific. Do you think it's the tariffs? I do. There must be an issue. It's specifically with the list. But look, I have a lot of seeds. That's the problem. Let me, So only things get the refund. But don't resend it, Cubs. Don't resend it before you look at, the seeds that I'm about to show you that I do have. Because I started looking through, I'm like, I have quite a few, actually. So I'm going to show you. But that seems to be the problem. Okay, NPMMA, I gotta really do all the side chapters to level people up, or use the arenas to level people up, to ready them for, Hector Hard mode, or just when I'm in Hector Hard mode, I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah, wait until you see the seeds I have, then compare them with the thing, because I don't think that item was an Amazon Prime item. Only Amazon, it's from Tactico Survival, which is considered a third-party seller. That's the issue. Only Amazon Prime items can sell right now. Via the... Planting soon would be ideal. That's why I'm going to show you all the seeds I have. I agree. Because it is May at this point. May long is when we normally start using this, because it gets any Neo, did you hear me say, are you here still, Neo? Let me show you the seeds I have. Also, I think I might bring, oops. I was just bringing up to see if I have this up. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah. Yeah. These are the seeds. We have a lot of seeds. Okay, Neo, you are here. You accidentally called her mom? You accidentally called her mom, Neo? Instead of her? Mimiku, hi. My dog is there in the thumbnail, but she's no longer here. Oh, and please don't eat my nails so much. Yeah, I do. I need to stop. We're gonna color them. Which helps me not bite them. This one I don't need though. It's gone. It's been chewed long ago. It's been chewed long ago. Okay, let's look at the seeds I have. We're gonna look at I have quite a few. We're gonna sow some. Then we're gonna start them Radish. Parsley. Dill. Sweet basil. Garlic chives. Dinosaur kale from my grandma. A book that isn't. Squash. Eggplant. Radish again. This is gone. Beans. Oregano. Tomatoes. Garlic chives. Hi Steve, hi. This, which is just gets thrown out because there's none left. Mint. Already have. Grandma comes through again! Yeah. Garrett, thank you! Garrett, thank you! Did I not have the alert box up? Garrett, thank you for the $2 dono. Thank you. What's up? We're doing a just chatting Friday. We're going to plant some seeds. We're going to cover an article about chemtrails. I'm quoting the Lana Del Rey song in the title, which is a really good song. How about you? And I'm doing well. Grandma is so clutch. Yeah. Yes, Cubs. This skirt from my Nana. My Nana is fashion and like pierogi queen. My grandma on my mom's side is also clutch though. And she's the one who gave me these seeds. Austin, yo, how are you doing? How have you been? You said you were moving, right? Were you able to? More mint. Radish again. Tomato. Romaine lettuce. Lettuce. Butternut squash. Lettuce. Carrots. Red carrots. Red one. Oh, I have trouble with getting carrots to sow. Oh, you've been really busy. Good though, because being busy can be good. Zucchini. Corn. Cubs, you miss both your grandmothers. Mood if I lost them. My Nana, I visit her. She's in the old folks' home now. She has bad dementia. Her dementia's really bad. Muskmelon. This I'm going to start. This is going to be one that I start, actually. This is going to be one of the ones. More radish. Okay. Assorted seeds. Don't know what those are. Some beans. Daisies. That's my sister. I don't grow flowers. My sister does. My sister's the flower. Dill. Bunch of different beans here. Acorn squash. Oh, this is some seeds. Strawberry seeds. Fix what, Cups? I think I lost the contacts. Hi, Joseph. Okay, nice, me McHugh. In your Violet game, let's go. I need to bring up my Scarlet again. Okay, nice, Garrett. You just finished streaming, but you're tired. You got off work after 8 hours. Okay, at least they're giving you normal hours. And you came home and made spaghetti and meatballs. Aw, and then you streamed. Sounds like a good day. Garrett. I'm glad they're not pushing you past, eight hours, because that's too much. That's especially because you got hurt on the job, your back or whatever. Like, am I planting a garden? Oh yeah, we're gonna be sowing. We're gonna be readying some seeds here, and I will do a garden this year. Don't know if I'll do a huge one, but I will be doing a garden. It becomes pretty self-sustaining because it has pretty self-sustaining because we have the nice watering thing. But yeah. Fix dementia. Strawberries are hard. And fix the dementia. You know what? My Nana's always, probably part of it is she's always drinking the fluoride water from Winnipeg system. My dad would tell her, and I would tell her too, Nana, don't have that. But she would have it. How do you get rid of it? How do you get rid of the calcification of the pineal gland? Because that makes the dementia bad. She's like, I think my Nana's like 92, so she's quite old. But it's nice when I visit her. I'm able to like understand her though, but sometimes she's just thinking about like the past, reminiscing on the past a lot. Austin, okay. At the new house, okay. Flooring came in, so you've been doing that. So you're really getting settled. Sounds good. What's the title about chemtrails? Okay, here, let me, I'll give you the link, but we are going to be covering it. I had to search up the link. Google did not show the link. It was hard to find. But I found it. Yeah, it's sad, but, like, she's happy. She is happy. It's not like she forgets who we are and stuff, thankfully. It's not bad like that. Okay, just have to try stuff. Nothing harmful, no. The different stuff. If you have recommendations. Cauliflower, cheddar colored, yellow. Oh, you only have one grandparent left. Nice, you got the weekend. I'm down for Charlotte gardening stream. Who's up for that? Go, chat. Go. Yeah, I might do a gardening stream in the summer. I'll have to figure out with with my laptop and stuff, but I want to. 192-739-39172. Do you work out? I see the arm muscles. So, I've always had like slender arms from working out. I walk a lot. I walk and I run. I don't do any push-ups. Just natural. Look at this one in comparison to... Yeah, I walk a lot. I don't do enough strength training. I should. Purple cauliflower. Romansko cauliflower. Goons! Thank you. Yeah, well, I just walk. I don't know. It's just natural. Turnip? Some turnip? It was hard finding turnip seeds. During COVID, there was no turnip seeds. I don't know why. Okay, Mimikyu? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, Neo. Completely different. Oh, you called her mom by accident. It's like when like kids call the teacher's mom or dad. Yeah, technically, since your best friend is a streamer, yeah, that's technically true, Neo. That's technically true. You're worried for her if she breaks up with him? That's what I'm betting on. You'll support, because you're a good friend, but that would be tough. I don't know. Austin says, whoever said they have one grandparent left, cherish it. I regret not spending more time with some of mine every day. Looks like an alien jumping? How? I literally don't do strength training. Having muscle in my arms is, I don't know, from using the computer? Like, I don't know. It was a really good deal, Cubs. It sucks that it doesn't work right now. It sucks that I'll check every day until it no longer says that. Kale, red kale. I miss kale. Broccoli, beets, I'm not sure. Really? Smoking stops dementia. That's interesting. My Nana's never smoked. And she has dementia. Beans, more zucchini. Hi, Karma, hi. Cat grass from my sister and the cats. The way I don't interact with our cats. So we have 3 cats in the house. I don't do planks. I should be doing side planks. I haven't really been doing them. Not really. I'll do them sparingly. The nicotine that stops the dementia. Yeah. That's interesting. Wow. Well, nicotine isn't the bad part of it. Like, that's the addictive part of it. But it's not, like, the toxic part of it. More beans. I don't know if I have beets here. I thought I did. Because I've grown them before. Watermelon. Okay, this I need to keep. Cucumber. Okay, cucumber. Mint, tomato, and assorted the seeds. I don't know if I have any. I don't think... Did I use all my beets? I like beets because, I really like beets because, I really like beets because I like making beet chips. Oh my god, with a goat cheese dip, they're really good. They're really good that way. I think I have more seeds as well. I don't know where they are. They might be in the other room. One sec. I'm gonna check. Sweet basil. I'd love to grow some basil because I love basil. Ooh. Ooh. And I'll run them up into the spotlight. Butternut squash. Okay. Okay, lettuce. I don't like that kind of lettuce. I have other ones. These aren't all my seeds. I know I have more. Yeah, beet chips. Beet chips. I've heard of people using, nicotine medicinally. But I'm like, is that just big tobacco lying? But people have said. My friend in Finland says she uses like the patches. But I'm like, unboxing. No, this is just, I'm going through some seeds I had way back when. And then we're gonna be planting a few, and then go from there. No, Neo, I love that you wanna be a parent. Neo. Neo. Don't know. No, fine, you're being sentimental. Look I think that's really sweet. I think that's really sweet. I'm behind on Scarlet myself. Yeah. It's so good, Josh. The beet chip and goat cheese. Oh my god, it's so good. There's this place. It's actually it's like in the middle of nowhere, kind of like my kind of like my house, but where it's a bit more hilly, and it's a family that has created their property to be like a where people go for weddings, as well as they have this restaurant there. And they have these beet chips with goat cheese dip. Oh my god, it's the best fucking thing ever. The restaurant is really cute and eclectic and really nice. It's like a one-of-a-kind place on an acreage. It's really nice. I really like going there. I'll have to go there sometime. It's really nice. And the goat cheese and beets are really good. I've recreated the meal at home. So then I like beets because of that. Yeah, roasted beets. Beets are just great. Which grandmother was the singer and musician? So listen to this. My Nana, the one who, this skirt is a hand-me-down from. She sang, but she couldn't play guitar and sing at the same time. When she'd try, she said her foot would start going. Her foot would start going. So she was always really amazed by me singing and playing guitar at the same time, because she tried, but she said her foot would start going and she wouldn't be able to like keep time. But my dad was in like a band with his buddies. My dad was in a band with his buddies. When he was in like high school, and my mom was in choir. My mom has a very good voice, so I get it from both sides of my family that way. But my grandparents, yeah, I'm not sure. As my nanny, yes, but otherwise, yeah. Yeah, the patches, they're an option. Best fucking thing ever. The beet chips, yeah. Oh my god, they're so good. They're so good. So musical. Yeah. Definitely is a genetic thing. It is similar to feta. Yes, Josh. I like feta as well. I don't have it, but as much, like that often, because it has lactose, but the goat cheese doesn't. It's so good. You love that song, Patrick? Chemtrails over the country club. Oh, I didn't sing it right there. Let me bring up the lyrics, but I am referencing that. I am referencing that lyrics. I also love, Tulsa Jesus Freak from that album. It's a great album. I'm on the run with you, my sweet love. There's nothing wrong. Contemplating God under the chemtrails over the country club. It's a great song. It's a great song. We are going to be covering an article about chemtrails, but I thought it would be funny to quote this song. Karma, you're really picky when it comes to food. So like my sister. My sister, kind of, what is, ARFID or AFRID or whatever, my sister's not diagnosed, but that, a lot of, sometimes autistic people can have, AFRID or whatever, and where it's like, avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. When she was young, it was very hard to get her to eat anything, and she was always very, very skinny, and, would faint a lot. She's not as picky now, but she's still picky, So I understand that. My sister has had that, so yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, that I thought, yeah, like you called your best friend's mom on the phone. Okay, Cubs! Patrick on YouTube said, I'm trying methylene blue. It's good so far. I want to try it. I can't because of my pharma meds that I'm on, which are Wellbutrin and quetiapine. So sadly, I can't have it, but I'd love to try it one day. Okay, let me go get a bit more seeds and in my other thing. One sec. BRB. Here's my other arrow garden. This is my These are my other this is my other arrow garden. I have two. This one I've only ever used for starting seeds. I have Chemtrails Over the Country Club in my lyrics. In the swimming pool, talk about nothing. Take out your turquoise and all of your juice. Go to the market. I didn't think of them. Ooh. Red sports car, I'm not unhinged or unhappy. I'm just wild. I'm on the run with you, my sweet love. There's nothing wrong contemplating God or under the chemtrails over the country club. Oh, oops. One sec. Talk about nothing. Contemplating God under the country club. There's nothing wrong contemplating God under the chemtrails over the country club. Talk about nothing in the swimming pool. Nothing in the swimming pool. Ah, da, 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 da. Okay, guys, I found the other seats. I'm back. Talk about nothing. Na, na, na. Hi, Patrick. Hi. Do I need to shout? I did that early in the stream. Yeah, I just stepped away and I was singing in the other room. I'm back. Sorry. I was just gone for a second. Getting this. No, that's fair, Cubs. I really wanted off of them. Sorry, 1 sec. I'm bad behind on the chest because I had to go back and stuff. I tried to go off them in the summer. Then I got bad news in the fall. Then I was shaking and kind of had an emotional relapse. Then I had to go back on my medications. But I'm on a lower amount than I used to be. So I used to be on 200, and I'm happy talking about this openly. I used to be on 200 milligrams of quetiapine. Now I'm on 100 milligrams. I used to be on Zoloft. I looked into antidepressants and stuff, and I was like, I don't want to have an SSRI. So now I'm on Wellbutrin, which I am on the highest dose of it, which is 300 milligrams, though. There's two types, 150 or 300. I'm on 300. But I talked to my doctor, and I went off it too fast. I had such, when you have to move, the side effect, akathisia. I had serious akathisia. I walk a lot, but I was walking to 7 miles a day. It was too much. I rapidly lost a bunch of weight. That was wild in the summer. So now I'm back on the medications, but I talked to my doctor about how I want to get off it one day, and we will. We're just waiting for my case, which is in about 1 year's time. So then after that, then that won't be a triggering or reoccurring event in my life. And then I want to get off it. Yeah. So yeah. Aw, yeah, don't worry. I don't want them messing with my head or lowering my IQ. That's what I didn't want. So yeah. Yes. Wellbutrin in the morning, Seroquel at night. No need, just your name. Well, I was joking because you said too quiet, and I thought, well, you want me to shout? I can. Okay, is this one? Yeah, something about the... Oh, nope. This one, it says, this item cannot be shipped to your selected delivery location. That one I can't. None of them. If it says, visit the Organo Republic store, only things that are Amazon items that aren't because otherwise it's a third-party seller. They're really strict with it right now. You don't like a lot of things like veggies. Yeah, that's like my sister doesn't like any fruits, Karma. Okay, I'm back up. Going back up. Aw, cool, Patrick. I love goat cheese, Garrett. It's really good. Chair stream, not anymore. Okay. So you have called your best friend's mom before? That's hilarious. Aw, you explained to her, Mom. Neo, you even talked... Neo. I see where this is gonna go in the future, Neo. I don't know, Neo. This guy who gave her the pity ring when they were about to break up. Anyways. Does Wellbutrin give me energy? I don't know. It's supposed to just make you more happy and not... Basically what they do is it makes you think life's happier than it actually is. Which can be bad, but we're in a society where life conditions are unideal. So it's it makes you think, just makes you cope better. It makes you think that your living situations are, better than they are. Makes you think your life's better than it is. It's essentially what it does. It lowers your kind of, some of your emotions that way, that it makes you not as, reactive, you're not as angry or sad about things. When I was, and it's interesting actually, when I went off them, both of them, I realized your senses are dulled on them, which I don't know if that's a good thing. If for survival, for me especially, it's been good for that, but it does dull your sentence. It was wild in the summer when I went off them, but I went off them too fast. My senses, I was more aware of hearing. I was more aware of it was interesting. And I just felt emotions deeper. But, yeah. But But I like Wellbutrin comparatively to Zoloft. It doesn't have like the sexual side effects. Like SSRIs are actually prescribed to PDFs to lower their libido. Wellbutrin doesn't have that effect. Supposedly it's more severe for men though. Someone needs a new chair. Nope, don't need a new one. Zach, hi! You like apples. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. Thumbs down. None of these seeds are apple seeds. Thank you, Ibrahim. Thank you. Yeah, can't wait till that's over, Cubs. Can't wait till that part's over so I can move my life forward that way. Yeah, they're making it tough. They're making it tough, Cubs. Soft goat cheese, very delicious. My dog isn't here. I just was able to grab her for the photo, and she's not here. She probably won't be seen again in this stream, to be honest. Hi, Garrett. Hi. This was before him, the other guy, yeah. Okay, it also affects dopamine. Yeah, that's what's different about it. It's not just the SSRI. It works different sensors in the body. It works with the different, it's not just serotonin yet dopamine. It's different that way. It's different than all the others. That's why I'm taking Wellbutrin. Comparatively. Zoloft affects you really badly. Whoa. It was okay for me, but then just when I looked into more about SSRIs and what they do, then I was like, I don't want to be on this anymore. My grandma's been on Zoloft for like 45 years, but she's still really anxious. It doesn't fix anything. She got really bad anxiety when she was a nurse, and she worked during the AIDS epidemic, and it was kind of like COVID, where there was a lot of fear-mongering about it, and there was a lot of worry. And you'd have to be so careful, and because of that, it gave her extreme anxiety, because she was afraid she was basically going to die. She was afraid she was going to catch and die constantly. She was working in that environment, and they push you, overwork you. You know, and my grandma's one of these kind people. There's a lot of nurses, like there's a lot of bitches that are nurses, you know. So, but my nana's not, my grandma's not like that. My grandma's a very kind, empathetic person. So, it was really hard for her, because she's not a psychopath like a lot of female nurses are. So it was really hard for her. Wow, me. Josh, then when you tried to stop Zoloft, you got withdrawals that had even worse symptoms. You tried multiple SSRI meds, none work. They all made your symptoms worse. You know, you were in nursing school. You know firsthand then, yeah. There's a lot of evil women that choose to be nurses. Because they're fine with putting people down. Nice. You might have made it through. Cool. It can be a really demanding form of work. It was really hard for my grandma. My mom never wanted to become a nurse. My mom said living with my mother who is and my mom, my grandma was my mom's single mother. I don't really know much about my grandpa on my mom's side of the family. Other than he was a bit Ukrainian, but he had dark hair, like dark black hair. And he was diagnosed with schizophrenia. That's like all I know about him. And that So I don't know that side of the family, but I'd love to meet that side of family again one day. But his was from having this is why I don't know cannabis anymore too. He specifically was diagnosed with that because of cannabis. So it was drug induced for him, not a natural thing, but naturally just more sensitive to that, right? So to drugs, obviously he was. So yeah. But he was kind of a very what my mom said, he would stare at the sun to blind himself so that he could collect disability. It's so wild. I remember her saying that. I was like, really? He would stare at the sun. Cause she told me when I was a kid stare at the sun. And I thought he was just like, thought he was like having, I don't know, a religious experience. Or she said he specifically did it to damage his eyes so that he could collect insurance or whatever. I was like, wow, that's really dedicating to the bit. But, you know, a lot of people, especially when diagnosed with things like schizophrenia, that really look down upon society and then feel like they're incapable. And then even with that, not getting proper disability checks and stuff. So it's sad that maybe if he felt like he had to resort to that to be able to just, to be able to live and survive, because he couldn't ever hold a job and stuff. I'd love to meet that side of my family one day, though. But yeah. Maybe give me deep diving into some of my family history. Yeah, Cub. No chair cover because then people couldn't laugh about it. Yeah, she's tried to come off. My mom always kind of encouraged my grandma to go back on it. My mom would always say my grandma's anxiety came back a lot worse. But look, like Josh said, this can be withdrawal, right? But you think that it's that no, you're just depressed, or you're anxious, you have to go back on it when it's a withdrawal, right? So I don't know if my grandma ever will go off it. Did it work? Did he go blind? I don't know. I'll have to ask I don't know if it did work. I actually need to ask. I'll update in the future. I don't know actually. Zach, random shot Winslow genealogy stream is random. Well, if you talk about SSRIs, medications, diagnosis, things like that, okay, I'll talk about this. You know, but yeah. But that's all I really know about my grandpa. He passed when he was 55. He died really young. It was sad. He didn't have a lot of good relationships with people. The only people that were at his funeral was my mom and my dad. It is really sad. He was troubled. But I never met him because he was so troubled. My dad said that, like, my dad was already married to my mom. They had me. I was like 2 or something. And then my mom's dad called the house and didn't know my dad's name. And my dad's thinking, I'm married to your daughter. We've been like married, like seeing each other for like 9 years. He just didn't know his name. So he was kind of troubled. So I never met him, but I'd love to meet that side of my family one day just to see to meet them, you know, because a lot of people are misunderstood, especially when given diagnoses like that. So anyways, Patrick, okay. Spiritual attack, yeah. There's a really nice woman, actually, I follow, who she cured her schizophrenia without medication. What's her name? And she talks about how God helped her, and how it's similar to what's her name? Can't remember her. She's from the West. She's from Vancouver. If I see her, if it pops up she's on Twitter. Wonderful one. What's her name? Can't remember. But she fully healed it, and it's tough because they say to people that are suffering from that diagnosis that anything that if you have any kind of spiritual experience, that's a symptom of your disorder. So then people actually are pushed away from wanting to go to church or see religion as a healing thing for them. So anyways, so it's sad that way. Josh. Yes, Tiffany, this is my just chattings. We're chatting. We're gonna be going through some seeds. I started talking about my family. Yeah, yes, I have cups. Yes, I have the voice of God weapon, the direct energy weapon. Yes, I have. So I've never like had that experience myself. Thankfully never had an experience like that myself, but I have heard of that weapon. Yes, those are like direct energy weapons, which can create, it can create schizoaffective like symptoms. Have you seen? There's this woman that she was a victim of it. She is a victim of it actually. And it's proof that they've used it in Edmonton where the oil fields are. And so if she was about to be part of NASA, and then she started hearing things. Then she started hearing a buzzing. She got hit with it. I'd recommend looking into her channel, Cubs. This is a Canadian that was affected with it. She was right about to be a NASA scientist, a NASA part of that, and then she started getting the symptoms. They didn't want her a part of the team. Makes you wonder about your uncle. If he was being attacked with that, it's possible. Makes you wonder if Dad is doing this to my family. Like, it's possible. People, specific family lines do get targeted. They can lower the dose slowly. Yeah, that was my problem when I tried to come off both my medications before. I did too fast because I just wanted off it because I had educated myself about what they can do and how it can change the brain function. They have used it in Canada, yes. She doesn't know that I put the pieces together because I searched into it to see when I was first learning about the voice of God weapon. I was looking if they've used it in Canada, if there's been confirmed of it. And in Edmonton there has been, and that's where she's from. That's where Lauren Kennedy West is from. And there's a lot of people in Edmonton who would hear the buzzing, and there's just some people who are susceptible to tinnitus, and they can more susceptible to hearing, to be able to hear audio, to be able to, and I'm one of those people who can hear like the buzzing from Bluetooth, and I became really aware of it actually when I was completely off my medication. I could really hear the buzzing, I'm not hearing voices, okay guys, I could really hear, like, when a TV's on, or when my headphones were connected, I could hear it. So some people naturally are more sensitive to that anyways, but then two and two make four. Exactly. I put the pieces together specifically for her. So specific people get targeted, and then some people just have predisposition to being more sensitive to frequency, essentially being more sensitive to frequency, and more sensitive to frequency. So then I looked into it, and I'm like, she's from Edmonton. And then I watched a bunch of her videos because I wanted to educate myself when as I was getting older. I wanted to educate myself more about schizophrenia because my uncle was diagnosed. My grandpa was technically diagnosed with that. His was drug induced. They said by cannabis. He didn't have it until he had that, and that's what onsetted it or whatever. But then he kept smoking. He never stopped. But also he just had trouble and then died really young. But so I wanted to educate myself about it. I saw her channel. I was like, okay, but she and they don't understand. They don't understand, right? They don't understand, Cubs. But no, there was proof that they used the energy weapons in Edmonton. And then when I found out that Lauren was just about to be accepted as a NASA, so extremely intellectual woman, extremely smart, high IQ woman, and then boom, she started hearing buzzing. And she never, though, actually, this is what's so interesting, she never saw any hallucinations, nor did she hear voices. Yet they gave her this diagnosis. She's spoken up now. I commented on her stuff. There's a time where I was commenting a lot on her stuff, and I said, I'm like, you need to talk to your doctor. You need to get a new psychiatrist. And actually, since I'm really happy because I said months ago, like about a year and a half ago or something, I commented saying, I can't wait for the day that you make the video saying I was misdiagnosed. And she's since done that video. So I'm really happy. She didn't even have the main symptoms. And they diagnosed her with that. And then she had to go on disability. And she no longer could be a NASA scientist. She heard the buzzing, which is but really bad, like it was really affecting her. And but they use it it's been confirmed that they use it in Edmonton anyways, so it's crazy. I'm really thankful. She used keto to help heal herself. A lot of it too is when you're told time and time again that you're a problem, that your emotional reactions are a problem, that then that self-induces it. You know, it's a mind thing, right? It's almost brainwashing in a way. They're telling you over and over, you're something wrong. If you have an extreme sadness or emotional reaction to something, you're the problem. It is a symptom of something. It's not that you're just having a natural reaction. Anyway, so I'm really proud of herself. I'm really proud of her. I'm really proud of her. She should be really proud of herself. Yep. The Nazi scientist is who created these things. Yes, as well as like the MK Ultra, all of for the mind control abuse of minors, children. Yeah. I hate the Nazi scientists. I wish instead of like auctioning them off to North America and giving them safe asylum, that they just offed them. I wish they had just offed them. If I could go back in history and change something, if I could time travel and go back, I would have offed them. I would have offed them. That's what I would have. That's if I had the means. If I could time travel, this is hypothetical, okay? If I could, that's what I would do. Get rid of those bastards, and burn fire to all of their research, which is just their torture, their documentation of torture and torture weapons. So yeah, that's what I would have done. Anyways, gaslighting, Yablazek, the gaslighting, telling her over and over, you're sad, you're emotional, this is a symptom. They symptomize it, it's crazy. Anyways, the woman is now, this girl, here's the link if you want to see Blazak of her as well. It's really a sad situation. It's really sad, but now she's healed. But now she no longer has any of these symptoms. But she didn't even have hallucinations or hearing voices. It was just emotional reaction and hearing a buzzing. When she'd get overwhelmed, she'd hear like a buzzing. That's tinnitus. Some people more susceptible to it. But also in Edmonton, it's been proven that in the UK as well, actually, in the UK as well, this is happening a lot. And Canada's under monarchy. So that's interesting as well. And up in Edmonton is where all the oil fields are. And obviously something with NASA. Obviously something with Canada and NASA, because she was about to be a NASA scientist. The whole situation. I could do a whole video, but this is her personal life. I don't want to make a whole video, like, conspirizing her life and her stuff. You know, I don't want to cross that line. I've thought about before. I have footnotes of a video that I could do. I have footnotes that I wrote long ago to do a video about her, but I don't want to do that. But I don't want to cross that line. I'll talk about it here, but I don't want to do a whole video. Also, her husband is a psychopath. I don't trust her husband at all. I don't trust her husband at all. Don't trust her husband at all. He's been a problem. He's been a huge problem in this as well. Hate her husband. Love her. Feel bad for hate her husband. Yeah. NASA was Nazis as well. Yep. Mm-hmm. So they wouldn't want her a part of it because she's a kind, smart person. They'd rather hit her with the weapon. It's just sad. No surprise though. It's wild, but no surprise. Yeah. Sorry for the tangents we're going. It's just chatting. We're chatting. So we're just chatting. Here, I'll put in YouTube too if you guys want to see her channel. Yeah, so it's not surprising. So it's not surprising though. But yeah. This is another reason why though I've never trusted tarot, and why I won't do tarot is because my mom always told me that her father believed in the tarot, and she's like, it's BS, Charlotte. She's like, I grew up with him doing the card things. It's like, it's BS. And she said, but if it is true, it's occult stuff, and you don't want to part in that. So I was like, okay, I'll never believe it or trust it. So that's why I'm anti-tarot. Yeah, I've talked about that before though. Light of Hope. And Hassan, hello. Göbekli Tepe? Turkey, the resting place of Göbekli Tepe? We're just talking. It's a just chatting stream. Yes. You agree. Yeah. Don't do the tarot, guys. Don't do the tarot and stuff. You know, just be careful. Be very careful, please. The root of it would be a cult. You don't want that. So don't do that. Anyways, that's my advice. I'm glad that my mom's like, she's like, Charlotte, don't. And I've always trusted her on that. I'm like, I won't mess with it. No thanks. I'd rather follow Jesus, thank you. How much do I care about Göbekli Tepe? I'm 28. October 18th, 1996. Yeah, just burn the cards. I can't slow down my speaking for, so people of other, languages can understand. I talk fast. It's just something, that I do. I'm not gonna slow myself down. I'm sorry. I only speak English and it's my channel and I can't, slow down just so, maybe people can understand it. I'm sorry. But I just typed what I said, which is, I like Göbekli Tepe. Which I like Göbekli Tepe. I'm so glad that the woman has made the video. I commented long ago. I said, I can't wait. I can't wait for the day that you make the video saying that you healed. Was I missed that? And she made it. And I was like, yes, bitch. Yeah, exactly. I knew it. I knew it. The fact that she was just about to be a NASA scientist. Just. In the area where it's confirmed that they've used the voice of God weapon before. Yeah, 2 + 2 is 4. Love that woman. Don't trust her husband still. But really proud of her. Oh, she's so beautiful. And she's just gorgeous. She's just beautiful. She's well-spoken. It sounds like a movie. It does! It's true, Cubs! It does. She does. I don't think she even understands the weight of her story because she's been, like Blizak said on Kick, gaslit. Anyways, I'm proud of her. She's making serious progress. She no longer has any of the symptoms. Super proud of her. Wow, she's so beautiful. Super proud of her. I've been following her for like 2 years. Yeah, I really like this woman. She's come so far. Get back in NASA. Get back in NASA. She's like a creator now, though. She has been like a mental health creator. Then why marry a psycho? She doesn't know. She's not aware. I've commented before saying your husband is a psychopath. I don't trust him. But I don't think she realizes. I don't think she realizes. I hope she gets a divorce. I do too. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. He's extremely manipulative. Things he said. Oh my God. The way she looks at him. He told her that her blinking was a symptom. He'd say something really offhand but covert and I'd notice it. And then she'd go, and she'd blink sometimes without even, because she's very like careful to speak in a way that's like non-offensive to people, and that isn't like she's a people pleaser, you can tell. And he'll say something but it's covertly rude, but I'm like, that's fucking rude. And then she would blink like that because it's like the only way she can give a reaction. Like she's sensing something's wrong, she's blinking, and he told her this was a symptom of her schizoaffective disorder. So I commented and I said, what the fuck? I was shocked. I would comment on something. I never. They started, the automatic system started making my comments not show up. I'm like, is he deleting it? Because he's a part of the channel. I don't trust him. This guy is a monster. I don't trust him at all, Cubs. I'd agree. I don't trust him. I do not trust him. Anyways, he was telling her it was a symptom. I was like, fuck you. Me ripping on him in the comments. Lauren, you are amazing. We stand with you. You're Malachi, hi. How are you doing? How did the Boy Scouts go? Yeah, Cubs, it's great. You'll go there. You'll say it. Don't give a fuck. That was me in the comments. Of her videos. Because it's like, and when she's in a vulnerable with that and diagnosed with that kind of illness, no one trusts you. When you're given that diagnosis, nobody trusts you anymore. Nobody fucking trusts you. No one trusts her. She's alone. And then she's like, I think why did he say something like that? And she's just blinking, having a reaction to it. And then if she said, did you mean it that way? Like, she never said this, but if she behind the scenes would say like, did you mean it that way? And he's just, no, I didn't. You're overthinking things. You're having an episode right now. It's easy enough for him to do that. And she said before as well, sorry for me covering this for so long, but, I don't give a flying fuck mood. There was another that she was really overwhelmed. She was feeling really sad and overwhelmed. She locked herself in the bathroom. She didn't feel safe being around him. She didn't want to be around him. She wanted to be alone. And he said he forced his way into the bathroom or told her, I can't remember exactly what it is. He either forced his way in or coerced her to come out, telling her she has to, because she has to be under his watch because he's worried for her. But she didn't feel safe being around other people. She didn't want to be around him. She just wanted to be alone. But see, then when she diagnosed with that, and then they have that upper hand because then they're like a guardian over you. It's the whole situation. No one's breaking broke down this situation before, though. No one's broken, but I've seen it. Like, I've been watching her channel for 2 years. Anyways, it's tough, but if that's what's hard for her, because everyone thinks, oh, she's been diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder. She's untrustworthy. She's delusional. So, anyways. Anyways. Who's this guy? Okay, this is the link of a woman. You'd have to go back in the stream. I talk more about it. But it's a woman who was falsely diagnosed with schizophrenia. And right as she was about to be a NASA scientist in Canada, she started hearing a buzzing. And in where she lives in Canada, it's been proven that the government uses the voice of God weapon to create, but she never had hearing any words or hearing any, or having hallucinations. She'd just hear a buzzing, but then she was hearing the sound a lot, and then then they diagnosed her, locked her up in a psych ward, and then now her husband I don't trust. Anyways, it's a whole situation. But now she's been proven she's healed completely from it, doesn't have any of the symptoms anymore, and has openly spoken how she's been misdiagnosed in the past. Anyways, it's a whole situation. Okay, but it was a good scout trip. Lots of mountain backpacking. Beautiful, great views. Aww, and camp near a waterfall. Sounds like a lovely time. Aww, that's gonna be such like a core memory for your nephew. Finally not sore after all the hiking. Body need a few days to recover. What was worse? You recovering from this, or when you had to walk the 30 miles when they had the freezing rain in Georgia? Yeah, it's crazy, Malachar. No one's really covered it. Like, I've only kind of put these things together about it. But I like talking about this. We got on this topic because I started talking mental health. But now he tortures her, yeah. Basically. But she's getting a lot stronger. You know, she's no longer... It is crazy. It is crazy, Cubs! It is crazy! It's crazy. Like, it's really... She doesn't like when people use that word, actually. So I won't use that word. Because people have used that to tell her before. Say that she's crazy. Because of the stigma. Especially when her husband is saying to her that you're just having a symptom, right? Oh, you're blinking a lot? That's a symptom. You're having an episode right now. It's so messed up. I hate this guy, but he's really covert. He's smart as well, so I see it though. I've been in the comments before. And she's doing, I can see her becoming more independent. I don't know if she is still with him, I think, but hopefully she's, poor thing, what a nightmare. I know, right, Malachar? This surprisingly, so much uphill and downhill. Yeah, true, like just walking 30 miles, except for that one part where it's hard to get up because of the vehicle, you said, but uphill mountains. When I've done hikes in Alberta with my my girlfriends, I was sore after. Stuff the uphill, yeah, and then the downhill, having to not just run down and just wipe out, right? It's tough. Yeah, I feel so bad for her. Yeah, I feel really. Thankfully, she's doing a lot of healing, but Cubs. Fishing. Yeah. Malachar, did you do any fishing with your nephew? Cubs is saying, take your nephew fishing. Her husband, yeah. Can she get half up in Canada? I think divorce you can get half. Canada's more liberal than the US, so probably Cubs. It's Alberta though, which Alberta is more, but still, no, their court system is the same. That's where my stuff is. No, their court system is very similar to the rest of Canada, so yeah, it should be, she could. But it's just about her garnering that strength. What's tough is there's drama from his last marriage, which, they have the custody of the children now. Lauren and her husband have the custody of the children from his last marriage. So there's drama between that as well. It's a tough situation. Nope, no fishing this round. Well, that's fair. That's a lot of hiking, camping. Can only do so much. That's lovely, though. That's lovely, Malakar. The downhill gets you. Yup. Because you're constantly having to, tense. I advocate for her leaving him. This poor woman, I know, Cubs. This poor woman. What's tough too, Cubs, and I've seen this, I feel bad for her. So, it's kind of a mind over matter thing, for her healing. She thinks that it's the keto that's completely healed her of the schizoaffective. I think it's a mind over matter thing of her getting stronger. Supposedly keto can help. Like, it's sometimes when your body, when you've been through a really traumatic event and then your body goes into, you don't have any appetite. This happened to me. I couldn't eat. And then you're in ketosis. And in that you don't feel any hunger and your body accelerates in healing because, so it can accelerate healing that way. I don't advocate for keto for lifelong though, but she became, dare I say, a guinea pig, and she's been the poster child of the keto for schizoaffective. They grabbed a hold of her. I think she's under sponsor or under contract with them. This poor woman. But she does advocate, like you can see on her channel, how much it helped her. I'm not convinced that it's just the keto that helped her. I believe it's just her healing, her garnering strength and understanding her self-worth and realizing that she has been misdiagnosed and fucked with by psychiatrists. She was abused in the psych ward. They'd hit her with the electric, with ECT. They'd hit her with the ECT. Oh my God. Her videos talking about that are insane, actually. They would make, oh my God. She would sit in the waiting room and she would hear the people going, in the next room getting shocked with the ECT. She'd be fucking scared and then she'd have to go in there. This woman's been through so much. And they tell her that this is normal and this is a psychiatry confirmed help for schizoaffective. No. These psychiatrists are sadistically experimenting. Anyways, I commented on that video too. And then there was a thing for victims of ECT to speak about their bad experience. I linked her to it on Twitter. I said, Lauren, you better fill this out. She's never responded to me, but I know she's seen my comments because I've commented a shit ton in the past. Anyways, interesting, Cubs. Yeah, depends on the knees as well. If going down or going up, what's more difficult. I'm on a roll. Well, this infuriates me. This poor woman's situation. Like, anyways, I feel so bad for her. Hello, geezer. There's no Chemtrails Over the Country Club by Lana Del Rey. Yeah, gut flora is a big deal. This is what they're realizing as well for mental health. So true, Malakar. So true. OMG, right? The ECT. I was like, when I read that, and I'm like, but she thinks she just trusts the medical establishment. When you're diagnosed with that, you're like, I can't even trust myself. I'm told I'm delusional and crazy. This is what they say will help me. I guess I'll try it. It's really terrifying. I'm hearing the person being forcibly put into a seizure, and you have to hear it and then go in and have that happen to you and told that this is a healing mechanism and good for you. Huh? I object. I object. Yeah, yes, geezer. Yes, absolutely a PTSD safe space. I myself am diagnosed with from abuse from PDFs, and then ARD by one. So yeah, multiple times. So yeah, absolutely a safe place. I myself deal with like the flashbacks of it and panic attacks. It's gotten a lot better for me. It's gotten a lot better for me, but still it's something I struggle with. Absolutely safe here. Love those doctors, the sarcasm. Yeah, most doctors are so dumb and stupidly evil. It is evil. The Nazi scientists, the Nazi doctors. Many went to Canada. Many's family lines are still in Canada. Many psychopaths are drawn to these positions because then you have full control over people. Then you can sit back and brain damage someone with an electric shock, tell them they're crazy and delusional, and then lock them up, pin them to a bed, sedate them, and then a lot of the victims are AR'd by these doctors. So, yep, I was told when I was in Alberta, not Edmonton, but Calgary, I was told when my PTSD was really at its worst, and I was told, I said I didn't feel safe if I would go back home. I'd be afraid for my well-being. They said it's better for me to go and risk feeling like self-termination than to go in the psych ward, because she said they would chain me up to a bed and sedate me. So yeah, hospital psych wards in Canada, as well as then when I was in the crisis center in my province, Manitoba, I spoke with some Aboriginal women that were in the crisis center at the same time as me. Aboriginal women a lot of the time are prime victims, taken advantage of a lot, the missing, murdered Indigenous women. In Canada, there are, a lot of victims, and especially their susceptibility to alcohol, and then are hospitalized because of that, but then put in psych wards. She'd talk about how she was at the top, the most highest part of the psych ward, and how there was a guy that would they would never get any time outside. And cubs, you know how sunlight is so healing, they were not allowed to ever go outside, and the only way that they could get outside is if they'd suck the dick of one of the doctors, and he'd give them cigarettes and take them outside. So I don't trust Canadian psych wards or any of that. So yeah, I heard firsthand testimonies, and as well as in the doctors in as well as the doctors in sorry for laughing, but it's ridiculous. Like, what a state of society. It pisses me the fuck off. It's ridiculous. Like, it's dystopian as hell. So I don't trust the psych wards at all. Neo. I didn't see this. Oh my god. It wasn't updating for me. This wasn't updating for me. Oh my god. YouTube chat. I thought no one was commenting in YouTube chat. It wasn't updating for me. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. The IP people came back. They like coming on Fridays. I didn't know that. Oh my god. It's awful. Cheryl, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I bet he does. Okay, we're blocking all of them. This is evil. Yeah, this is awful. Neo, thank you for tagging me. On Discord. Neo, thank you. Oh, Neo. Jesus. Okay, sorry. Okay. Oh my god. I didn't see this at all. It wasn't updating. Oh my god. Okay. Deleted it. Okay, I won't react to it anymore, because what they feed off is me reacting to them. Twitch audio seems dead. Okay, the audio went off. Okay. Thank you, Malakar. Hi. They want a reaction, so I'm just not going to react anymore. We're talking about important things. Cubs, yeah, I didn't know. YouTube is... It wasn't updating at all. It was stuck at... it's gone now, but it was... Okay, Neo, I might need to make you a mod on YouTube, yeah. Neo, I might need to... A raid Neo, thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it all. I hadn't seen it all. Cheryl, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is Cheryl one of them? But it's just undercover. I'm going to put her in a timeout. Yeah, can I mod you? Yeah, I can. Yes, Neo, I can't get up to it, so yes. Yeah. Cheryl, I thought so. It seemed like it. I just, yeah, it's them. Okay, yeah, it's their cover. That's fair. Okay, Neo, I'm adding you right now. I can't see it. Okay, one sec. It's not my fault. Yeah, no, I didn't know, Cups. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Neo. They're mad because it's like, I'm pretty sure that's their people. One sec. How do I oh, in here. You'll get the people up there. Perfect. Neo, yeah, I need you here. I'm getting your channel. Okay, one sec, Neo. Just getting your channel up to be able to. Okay, Neo, I just added you as a mod. Thank you, Neo. This is because of you. They're mad because you let me know. They're mad because you let me know. Yeah, well, it's because they watch me. They've admitted. They've let it out. They've let me know that a bunch of that they specifically favor me. They specifically like and favor me. So of course they're gonna come back because they're simps. They're simps actually, which is funny. Like they're evil, but they also have huge desire. They also have huge desire. So I find that really funny. That I have that power over them that way. That I have that power over them. Okay. And let me change some of the words. Oh, they said before, they said you've been featured over 100 times on the thing. They let me know. They let it slide. They were sloppy. Okay, perfect, Neo. God bless you, Neo. They're obsessed with me. They are. They keep coming back. Yeah, Neo, thank you for adding me on the Discord. That won't happen. Josh. Don't worry. Don't worry. Neo is only gonna block the okay, there we go. They're all sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends! They want attention. They want a reaction to it. They want my response. They live for my response, like, honestly. Okay, anyways, back to it. Oh, Cubs, you're sick of liars. Mood. Patrick, thank you for the rose on TikTok. Am I going to be playing Oblivion again? I'm not sure. Honestly, last time I played it, I was like, fuck this game. Yeah, stream my song. On a time I got 100.1 million. This one's funny, Neil. I thought that too. I gifted it to you. Aw, the locked-in way I approached Oblivion was so unique. You want me to play it again? Maybe we will. Okay, maybe I could. You want me to play Oblivion again? Maybe I will. If you guys really enjoyed it. Aw, you watch Neo. Oh, Neo, him. Well, it's good, Josh, to consume some content from psychopaths to learn how they, to learn their current place and what they're doing. And some of them are entertaining, you know? Don't feel bad, Josh. Okay. Well, it's safe again. Also, hi, Skinny. Hi, Ryan Lighthouse. Hi, guys. Sorry, it wasn't updating. Yeah, Neo has mod status! It was time for Neo to be mod. This was the... I had to make Neo mod. Neo, thank you for adding me on the Discord. Ooh. Well, Neo's currently a mod on the Discord as well. But Neo, I know that you're having to be there for your best friend a lot. So just because I made you mod here, don't feel like you have to be here every stream. Okay? Because I know you feel pressure about that. So don't feel like now... So don't let that stress you out. Thank you for being the one who let me know, though. Thank you for adding me in the Discord, which made the notification go off for me. Thank you. You guys know I don't like having I like having full control over my channels, which is why I don't want mods, because I also don't want people to feel that they owe me or I owe them. I don't want that, because it's technically unpaid labor. That's technically what it is. And I like having full control over it. So I don't want anyone feeling like they have to be here. So that's why I don't have any mods. Except I just made you a mod now on YouTube because but that's why I don't have mods. I like having full control over it. And don't want anyone feeling yeah. Run 'em up in the spotlight like ooh. 1 million listeners on Spotify. Oh, I make a big time. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Hoover, about that. Do you guys not know the song? It's Lana Del Rey's new song, called 57.5. She kissed Morgan Wallen and it went to his head. She says, don't ever go ATVing with him out west. Round him up into the spotlight. Ooh. Blizzag open sampler. She hasn't released the song yet. But I can't copy her. That's not me. That's not melody written by Charlotte. That's Lana. 57.5 million listeners on Spotify. Ooh. Round 'em up into the spotlight. New Lana, yes, Monica, she performed it live. It's not released yet. She's so bad at promo of it. At promo of it. But yeah, I was listening to it today. This is the version that they do have so far. Round 'em up into the spotlight. That's so good, actually. Here's the link. This is with AI. They used AI to isolate the vocals. Will I be on late? I will, Cubs. I'll be on. How long have we been live already? We've been live almost 2 hours. I'll still be live for another probably at least 4 hours. Maybe later than that. Oh yeah. Blizzak, the audio's out on. You're watching somewhere else right now, right? Because the audio, is it still out on Kick? Sounds like a good time to eat. Right now? I only had a smoothie today. I need to sing more like that. It's very, Kick audio. Okay, Kick audio is down. Okay, yeah. I need to sing more like that. Very jazzy. That's more jazzy. I love Lana. Lana's amazing. Yeah, do I need to hit... You want to listen to my music. Which song do you recommend you listen to first? Oh, it's Good to Go. That used to mean Got to Go. Really? Oh. It's different now. Beautiful, talented bass. So true. I love Lana. Should I hit the ban hammer? We banned a whole bunch. How many times do you think? When did Gotta Go change? I agree! Since when, Blizzak? Okay, 1, 2. There, I did 20. There's probably more than that. That was like 10 bands. That was 10. Okay, I did 20. But... Ooh, round 'em up into the spotlight. Blizzak. Okay, that's what's it. ASL used to be that's changed its meaning as well. That's as hell. But it used to be, it used to be, spoke too soon, the audio's gone. Legend Lurker, yo. Oh, the audio is gone. Oh. Whenever I start singing, that would be cool. Okay, I will start singing soon. I'm starting to hum. People are coming to watch you sing, Shar. Just so you know. A lot of people want to hear me sing. I will get into it. I still want to show some more of the seeds. Then we're covering the chemtrails thing. Yeah, it was the worst timing. It was really the worst timing, Neil. I need to be extra aware on Fridays. They come on Fridays specifically because they like seeing me full screen. So they specifically come on Fridays. So I need to remember that. Also, I banned the letter N, the letter G, and the letter R from YouTube. So that can't be used anymore. Because they try to spell it out. Well, now they can't.